In a beautiful forest, a group of magpies were looking down from the treetops. While they were watching, they were chirping and discussing something. It turns out that there is a mother deer giving birth here. The doe groaned in excruciating pain, yet she was strong, in order to allow the baby in her belly see this beautiful world as soon as possible. She endured the severe pain and waited for the arrival of the newborn. After a long wait, a cute little deer was finally born. How difficult this is for the mother deer. When the magpies saw the body of the fawn, they immediately exclaimed, "What a beautiful creature! What a beautiful child! What a miraculous thing! Another little life is born." What surprised the magpies was that, while they were cheering loudly, the baby deer actually used his 4 weak legs to support his body and stood up unsteadily. Mother deer also found it unbelievable. She didn't know why her child could stand up so quickly. The fawn took 2 hesitant steps, then nestled up against its mother's side and gently closed its eyes, as if falling asleep. The magpie said to the mother deer, "I have never seen a child that can stand up right after birth. It's so amazing, so wonderful." Mother deer nodded gently and smiled softly. The mother deer, who had just given birth to her baby, was obviously very weak and did not have much strength to speak. The magpies didn't care if the mother deer answered their questions. They kept asking one sentence after another. "Mother deer, you are so enviable. You have given birth to such a good baby. Aren't you proud? Your baby is amazing. He can walk right after being born. Will he be able to run soon?" Although the mother deer was very sleepy, she still spoke when she saw the magpies asking her questions so enthusiastically. She said softly, "Yes, soon, but I'm sorry. I feel very tired and can't talk to you now. I'll talk to you again in a few days, okay?" After hearing what Mother Deer said, the magpie felt very disappointed and expressed unhappiness. "It's really boring. It's so boring." After that, it flew away without looking back or even saying goodbye. The mother deer didn't care about the magpie's attitude. At that moment, her newborn child was the only thing on her mind. He is a truly beautiful little deer. At that moment, he curled up and lay quietly, nestled next to his mother, peacefully falling asleep. His cheek was pressed against his mother's chest, and occasionally he would move slightly, rubbing his small head against her body. His little red coat has many beautiful white spots, but the fur is still a bit messy. The deer opened its eyes. He clung tightly to his mother, yelling "Baa" and banging his head against her body. The mother knows that her child is hungry and needs to eat. So, she lay down in the bushes and breastfed the baby. Seeing her child eating so earnestly, Mother Deer smiled joyfully. She felt that this was the happiest and greatest day of her life. The mother deer gave the baby deer a cute name, Bambi. This may be due to the white spots all over the baby deer's body. After Bambi had eaten and drunk enough and fell asleep lazily, the mother deer bathed him by gently licking his young face and smooth body with her tongue, unwilling to wake him up. When the mother was busy, her heart was filled with maternal tenderness. She gently stroked her baby and whispered softly, "Bambi, my little Bambi, grow up quickly, my precious Bambi. Mom loves you very much." This voice echoed softly in the vast forest, like a beautiful song. It is a beautiful summer morning. Rays of sunshine are shining through the green leaves onto the earth. Everything in the forest is teeming with life and energy. The thrush sang cheerful songs one after another, as if participating in a singing competition. The pigeons cooed and seemed to be accompanying them. The sound seemed to follow the thrush's rhythm, and sounded very harmonious. The oriole hummed a little tune without being disturbed by others at all. He didn't care about the high-pitched voice of the thrush at all. He simply hummed his own little tune. The birds were not to be outdone and kept singing chirp. The pheasants also joined the chorus, raising their shrill voices and clucking. Crows usually don't like to join in the fun, but at the beginning of a new day, they also show off their hoarse voices. Bambi couldn't understand the language of these beautiful birds and their songs, but it didn't matter. With his mother's gentle kisses and the fragrance of various flowers and plants in the air, he already felt content. Therefore, he didn't bother to think about anything. He leaned against his mother's chest, lowered his head, and concentrated on sucking the sweet milk. Bambi lives a comfortable and leisurely life, unaware that his mother periodically raises her head, listens attentively to the sounds around her, sniffs the air, and then relaxes, happily showering him with kisses once more.